Hello guys, I'm Paul from Korea and I'm trying to help you learn Korean with K-pop lyrics. We checked out case markers in the last grammar video, and in this one we're going to find out the difference between topic markers and subject markers. They share a common function each other, which is to lead the subject, but there are some confusing differences due to their usages in many different situations. So I've examined them carefully, sorted out the very core differences, and prepared this material and video for you. So let's first check out topic markers. 은, 는. These topic markers emphasize more on the verb in general or factual statements and are mainly used for two reasons. Of course, the first one is to mark the topic of a sentence with the nuance of being about someone or something or as for someone or something. And I'm pretty sure you'll have no difficulty understanding this basic function. So this example sentence is a part of the lyrics from DNA by our BTS. So let's first listen to this part of the song. This part is sung by J-Hope. It's a little bit fast, but listen to it carefully. 우리 만남은 수학의 공식. 수학의 공식. One more time. 우리 만남은 수학의 공식. So 우리 means we, our, or us. When we use this word as a subject, then we put one of 은는이가 here. And when we use this word as an object, then we put 을을 here. But in this case, this word modifies this 만남, which is a noun. So actually here, the possessive marker 의 is omitted here. So this is our. 만남 means meeting. So 우리 만남 is the subject of this sentence. And they put 은 here as a topic marker. This noun ends with a consonant 미음 at the bottom. So we put 은 here, not 는. So in this case, it delivers the nuance of as for or about our meeting. And 수학 means mathematics. And this 의 is possessive marker, which is omitted here. So 수학의 is the adjective form of 수학 and modifies 공식. 공식 means formula. So 수학의 공식 means mathematical formula. And also 이하 is omitted here, which means be verb is. In English, normally a verb comes after the subject like here. But in Korean, we normally put a verb at the end of the sentence. That's a big difference between English and Korean. So this sentence means, our meeting is a mathematical formula. Of course, our meeting here is the one between BTS and ARMY. So what this sentence means is that BTS and ARMY are made for each other. So in these lyrics, this marker 은 functions as a topic marker. 우리 만남은 수학의 공식. But you know, this 의, the pronunciation of this letter is quite difficult, even for Koreans, like 의. So in a spoken language, we just pronounce like 에, 수학의 공식. And J-Hope also pronounced like 수학의. 우리 만남은 수학의 공식. Let's listen to this part again. 우리 만남은 수학의 공식. One more time. 우리 만남은 수학의 공식. So you can say that the number one is the main usage of topic markers. Now let's figure out the secondary function of the topic markers. The topic markers are also used to indicate a comparison or contrast with something else or someone else, which has the nuance of compared with someone or something. And this lyrics is one of Jimin's parts in Boy With Love. Let's listen to this first. 여긴 너무 높아. One more time. 여긴 너무 높아. Right, actually, 여긴 is the short form of 여기는. In spoken Korean, some consonant or vowel, or consonant and vowel altogether, dropped and contracted. So, in 기는, this 는 is dropped and becomes 긴. So, this 는 is one of the topic markers. 여긴, 너무 means to. 높아 means is high. 여긴 너무 높아. So this topic marker 는 here delivers the nuance of compared with other places. Here's too high. So you can say that this comparing function is the secondary function of the topic markers. Let's listen to the song one more time. 여긴 너무 높아. One more time. Now we're going to find out what will happen when we change these topping markers into subject markers E or ka. These subject markers are used to identify the subject in specific statements. Do you remember the topping markers are used in general and factual statements? Right here, in general or factual statements. So these topping markers emphasize more on the verb in general or factual statements. So when you use in or 는 after the subject, then these markers help us to identify the subject of the sentence first. And then rather than emphasize the subject, these markers emphasize more on the verb part right here. And these sentences including topping markers are usually general statements compared to the counterparts with subject markers 이, 가. So let's look at 이, 가. These markers are used to identify the subject in specific statements compared to the sentences with topping markers. Contrary to topping markers, these markers emphasize the subject with the nuance of only or nothing but or no one but. So I've changed only this marker into subject marker. Not 우리 만남은, but 우리 만남이 수학의 공식. So when we use these subject markers after the subject, then it emphasizes the subject and more specific. Our meeting itself is a mathematical formula, or only our meeting is a mathematical formula. Not other meetings, only our meeting itself. And look at the example number 2. Here the actual lyrics was 여긴 너무 높아, 여기는. The topping marker was used. But I changed this into subject marker, 가. This key ends with a vowel, so we put 가 here, not 이. So as I told you, when we use this subject marker, then it emphasizes the subject. So here itself is too high, or only here is too high, not other places. Only here is too high. Specifically here is too high. So when you use these subject markers, then you can identify the subject in specific statements, and the markers emphasize the subject, and they have the nuance of only. So these are the main differences between topping markers and subject markers. Alright guys, we'll listen to some parts of these 2 songs containing these example sentences, and I'll come back to you with more useful Korean grammar. Thank you. When you want the text in the video, click this address. Then you can connect to the website that I posted the PDF file. In the upper right corner here, click this, and then click this containing PC, then you can download it. Thank you so much.